true, my lord? For if the sun breathed maggots in the dead dog, being a god-kissing cat, have you a daughter?
Yes, my lord.
Let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, though not as your daughter may conceive. Friend, look to it.
One moment, my lord. How do you say? Still harping on my daughter, yet he knew me not at first. He said I was a fishmonger. He is far gone, far gone. I will speak with him again. What do you read, my lord?
Words, words, words.
What's the matter, my lord?
Between who?
No, the matter you read, my lord.
Slanders, sir. For the satirical rogue says here that old men have grey beards, that their faces are wrinkled, their eyes purging thick amber and plum tree gum, and that they have a plentiful lack of wit, together with most weak hands. All which, sir, though I most powerfully and potently believe, hold it not honesty to have it thus set down. For yourself, sir, should be as old as I am, if like a crab you could go backwards.
Though this is madness, yet there is method in it. Will you walk out into the air, my lord?
Into my grave.
Yes, that is out into the air, my lord. How pregnant sometimes his replies are, a happiness that often madness hits on. I will leave him and suddenly contrive the means of meeting between him and my daughter. My honourable lord, I will take my leave of you.
You cannot, sir, take anything from me that I would not more willingly part with all. Except my life. Except my life. Except my life. These tedious old fools.
My honoured lord.
My excellent good friend, how dost thou gilded stern? Ah! Where's the crowns? Good lads, how do you both? What's the news?
None, my lord, but then the world's grown honest.
Well, the doomsday is here, but your news is not true. Let me question more in particular. What have you, good lads, deserved at the hands of fortune that she sent you to prison hither?
Prison, my lord.
Denmark's a prison.
That is the world one.
A goodly one, in which there are many confides, wards, and dungeons. Denmark being one of the worst.
We think not so, my lord.
Well, it is none to you, for there's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. To me, 'tis a prison.
Then your ambition makes it one. 'Tis too narrow for your mind.
Oh, God! I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself the king of infinite space were it not that I had bad dreams. Shall we to court? But, by my faith, I cannot reason. But in the beaten way of friendship, what make you a Telsomon?
To visit you, my lord, no other occasion.
Were you not sent for?
To what end, my lord?
You must teach me. But let me conjure you whether you were sent for or no.
Say me.
Nay then, I have an eye of you. If you love me, hold not off.
My lord, we were sent for.
I will tell you why. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgotten all custom of exercise, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, this grave o'erhanging firmament, this majestical roof fretted with false fire, why, seems to me no other thing than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapours. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. No, nor woman neither, though by your smiling you seem to say so.
Well, my lord, if you delight not in them, then what Lent and entertainment shall the
king shall be welcome. His Majesty shall have tribute of me. Gentlemen, you are welcome to Elsinore.
Well, be with me.
My prophecy comes to tell me the players market.
Ah, my lord, I have news to tell you.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
The actors have arrived, my lord. The best actors in the world. Either for tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral, comical, historical, pastoral, tragical, historical, comical, historical, pastoral, scene, individual, poem, unlimited.
Oh, jester, judge of Israel, what a treasure hadst thou!
What treasure, my lord?
Why, one daughter I know more, the which he loved passing well.
Still on my daughter. Welcome, friends, welcome.
You are welcome. Good, my lord. Will you see the players well bestowed? Do you hear? Let them be well used.
I'll use them according to their deserts.
God's bodykins, man, much better! Use them after their own desert, and who should escape whipping? Use them after your own honour and dignity. The less they deserve, the more merit is in your bounty. Take them in.
Come yours.
We'll hear a play tomorrow night. Oh, dost thou hear me, old friend? Can you play the murder of Gonzaga?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. You could, for a need, study a speech of some 12 or 16 lines, which I would set down and insert in it, could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Good. Then follow that, Lord. But look, you mock him not. My good friends, you are welcome to us.
Good, my lord.
Aye, so God be with you. Now I am alone. What a rogue and peasant slave am I? Is it not monstrous that this play here, but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit that from her workings all his visage waned? Tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice, and his whole form suiting the functions of his conceit. And all for nothing, for Hecuba. But what's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and the cue for passion that I have? Why, he would drown the stage with tears and cleave the general ear with horrid speech, make mad the guilty and appall the free, confound the ignorant and amaze, indeed, the very faculties of eyes and ears. Yet I, a dull and muddy-mettled rascal, like John o' Dreams, unpregnant of my cause, and can say nothing, no, not for a king, upon whose property and most dear life a damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain, and breaks my pate across, plucks out my beard and blows it in my face, tweaks my nose and gives me the lie at the throat as deep as to the lungs? Who does me this? Swoons. I should take it, but it cannot be that I'm pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter, or ere this I should have fatted all the regent's kites on the slaves, awful, bloody, bounty, villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain, oh vengeance! Why, what an ass am I? This is most brave that I, the son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must, like a whore, unpack my heart with words and fall, like a very drab, a scullion. Fine upon it. About my brain. I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have, by the very cunning of the scene, been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malefactions. For murder, though it hath no tongue, will speak with most miraculous organ. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks, I'll tempt him to the quick if he but blench. I know my cause. The spirit I had seen may be the devil, and the devil hath powers to assume a pleasing shape. Yeah. And perhaps out of my weakness and my melancholy, as he is very potent with such powers, abuses to damn me, I'll have grounds more relative than this. The play's the thing, wherein I will catch the conscience of the king.
We have closely sent for Hamlet hither, that he, as 'twere by accident, may here affront Ophelia. Her father and myself, lawful aspirants, will so bestow ourselves that, seeing unseen, we may at their encounter frankly judge whether it be the affliction of his love or no that thus he suffers for.
For your part, Ophelia, I do hope that your good beauties that are the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness, and so I hope that your good virtues can bring him to his wonted way again, to both your honours.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, read on this book. The show of such an exercise will colour your loneliness. We are oft to blame of late, but as is proven, with devotional visage and pious action, we may sugar the devil himself.
Oh, it is too true. How smart a lash that speech doth give my conscience. The harlot's cheek beautied with plastering on is not more ugly to the thing that helps it than is my deed to my most painted word. Oh, heavy burden.
We must withdraw. I hate
To be, or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep. No more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep. A chance to dream. Aye. There's the rub. For in this sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes when he might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, than that the dread of something after death. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns. Puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied, oh, the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pith and moment with regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft, soft, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons be all my sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How's your honour for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours. I am longing to redeliver.
No, not I never gave you aught.
My honoured lord, I can assure you, you did. And with words so sweet, breath composed, as make things more rich. And having lost, take these again for thy noble wine. Rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest? I did love you once.
May you believe so.
You should not have believed me. I loved you not.
And I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, yet thou could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between heaven and earth? We are arrant knaves all, believe none of us. Get to a nunnery. Where is your father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell!
Help him, you sweet heavens.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Go thy ways to a nunnery, and quickly too. Or, if thou wilt needs marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too.
Oh, has restored him!
I've heard of your paintings too, well enough. God has given you one face, and you decide to give yourselves another. You jig, you amble, and you lisp, and you nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to! I'll no more on it! It hath made me mad! I say, we will have no more marriages. All those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery! Go!
Affections do not that pretend. Nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There was something in his soul, of which his melancholy sits on gloom. I do doubt the hatching that disclose will be some danger, which, for to prevent, I have in quick determination thus set it down. We shall with speed to England, for to demand our neglected tribute. Happily the seas and countries different with variable objects, but expel that something settled matter from his mind, whereon his brain still beating, as he thus refashioned of himself. And what think you want?
It shall do well, but I do believe the very origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. But as you hold fit, then After the play, let the Queen Mother entreat with him. Let him show his grief. Let her be round him. And if so please you, I will be in ear of their conference. And if she find him not, to England send him. Or confine him wherever your wisdom think best.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Searching every corner of my mind, looking for the answers I can't find. I have my reasons.
Here, sweet lord. Horatio, thou tendest just a man's own my conversation coped withal. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. I pray thee, when thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe mine uncle. If his occulted guilt do not itself unkennel in one speech, then it is a damned ghost we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's stiffing. Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will rivet to his face. And after, we will both our judgments join in censure of his seeming.
Oh, my lord, if he steal all the whilst this play is playing and escape detecting, I will pay the fare.
They are coming to the play. I must be idle. Get to your place.
turn a blind eye with a stare caught right in the middle.
What means this, my lord?
Marry, 'tis mischief.
'Tis brief, my lord.
As woman's love. Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offence to it?
No, they do but jest, poison. In jest, no offence to the world.
What do you call the play?
The Mousetrap. This play is the image of a murder done in Vienna. 'Tis knavish work, but what of that? Your Majesty and we that have free souls, it touches us not. Let the galled jade wince, our withers are unwrung. He kills him in the garden for his estate. The murderer gets the love of Gonzaga's wife.
But the king rises.
What, frightened with false fire?
Give me light! Away!
Horatio, I'll take a ghost word for £1,000 this proceed.
Very proud.
Upon the talk of the poison.
I am very proud of him.
Come, some music, come, some lights! For if the king not like the comedy, well then, be like he likes it not. Come, some music!
Good, my lord, vouchsafe me a word with you. The king's errand in his retirement marvellous distempered. The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, sent me to you.
She says your behaviour hath struck her into amazement and admiration. She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We shall obey, was she 10 times our mother. Have you any further trade with us?
Good, my lord, what is the cause of your distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty when you deny your griefs our friend.
Sir, I like advancements.
But how can that be, when you have the voice of the King of Denmark himself for your succession?
All the recorders! Let me see one. To withdraw with you. Why did you go about to recover the wind of me as if you would drive me into a toil?
My lord, if my duty be too bold, my love be too unmanly.
I do not well understand that. Can you play upon this pipe?
My lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Believe me, I cannot. I know no touch of it, my lord.
Why, 'tis as easy as lying. Govern these ventages with your fingers and thumb, give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops.
But these I cannot command to any utterance of harmony. I have not the skill.
Look you now, how unworthy a thing you make of me. You would play upon me. You would seek to know my stops. You would block out the heart of my mystery, sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass, and there is much music, excellent voice in this little organ, yet you cannot make it speak. Splight! Do you think I'm easy to be played on than a pipe? God bless you, sir!
My lord, the queen will speak with you, and presently.
Well, then I will come to my mother by and by. They fool me to the top of my bent. I will come by and by. Leave me! Friends. Now can I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Soft, soft. Now to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers, but use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my words soever she be shent, to give them seals never my soul consent.
Therefore, I, your commission, will forthwith dispatch, and he to England shall along with you. The terms of our estate may not endure hazard so dangerous as to hourly grow out of his lunacies.
We will ourselves provide most holy and religious spiritus to keep safe the many, many bodies that live and feed upon your majesty.
Arm you, I pray you, for this speedy voyage, for we will fetters put upon this fear that now goes too free-footed.
We will haste us.
We will haste us.
My lord, he is going to his mother's closet. Behind the arras, I will convey myself to hear their process. Fare you well, my liege. I'll come to you when you go to bed and I'll tell you what I know.
Thanks, dear my lord.